This video has to do with some of my beginnings. This is October the 30th, 2025. And yes, that's an NLU alumni cap. I graduated from Northeast University. I'd started hunting, like I said, from the ground and blinds and stuff like that. And in about 77, somewhere along there, I made this rope ladder. This ladder is made out of pieces of oak and like a ski rope. And I would use it to climb trees. I would throw it over a low limb that it would reach and have plenty of room, distance, climb up, get a boat cushion, set on a limb, find a limb that had a limb below it so I could put my feet on one and set on the boat cushion. And later I built a sling that used nylon straps and a big horse leading rope with a clip, had a clip on it. Throw it over the tree limb and set in the sling and put my feet on the limb. And I found out I could kill a lot of deer like that. And I would climb 20, 30, maybe 40 feet high in a tree. Rock elms, persimmon trees, overcut, oak, even time or two in a cypress tree that had good limbs, and often near water, like a lake that had shallow water edges, because the deer loved to walk around the edge of the water and eat the water grass and stuff that grew in the edge of the water. They also would go out in the water and find a log or a little small island, and that's where they lay up during the day. And I found out that you find trail going and coming and droppings and get up in a tree, and sooner or later there'd be a deer come by. I did that several times and killed many a deer from trees, often real high, and especially in the swamp where there was palmetto, and other thick brush. You couldn't see maybe 10 yards in, but you get up in the tree and you can see down in it maybe 100, 150 yards. And one example was I climbed a cypress tree in the edge of a shallow lake, and I heard something coming through the water, and it was a doe. She kind of trotting, running through the water. Well, I didn't think much about it at the time, and I just kept sitting. Then I heard this, and I thought it was a hog because there was a lot of hogs down in the swamp where I was hunting. And it turned out to be a buck. And I was using a 54 caliber round ball, 33-inch barrel muzzleloader. And he almost got by me before I saw him. And I had to swing way around to shoot, kind of almost off my shoulder, and I broke his back and he fell. And I had to reload again real fast, and I shot him again behind the shoulder. And it turned out to be a 11-point, 274-pound buck. And he scored 171 7/8. And that just goes to show you, it don't matter. You may think you got to be on dry ground in a good feeding area. When I was just out in the water in a cypress tree, but I could see the bank, edge of the water. I thought they'd be coming along the edge of the water, but these two came through the water. So the reason I'm telling you this story, it's going to set you up for the next one, which is more exciting. And so I wouldn't climb trees unless you're very athletic and you're not prone to going to sleep or dozing off, because I never went to sleep while I was in a tree. And I had taken martial arts all through military and other times, even at Northeast. And I kind of trained myself to self-discipline, I guess the word is, that I wouldn't go to sleep while I was hunting. So get ready for the next story. Like my videos and my YouTube, Canady Trail. See you later.